stayed at a break time before. I don't have too much. I'm only about 20 minutes from where I'm picking up tomorrow. They got a barbecue place. So, this might be home for tonight. I can figure out how to get in here. That looks like a spot. Definitely some parking spots here. Snow. Louisville, Santa Claus, Deer Lick, St. Louis, you name it, buddy. Snow everywhere. Come at this differently. No, this looks like a spot. Golly, it's tight though. Let's see. Oh yeah. Lean in it. You got this flash. I'll straighten up a little. But that's all good. Gotta make it look good. Well, that guy's leaving, so I think I'm gonna go grab his spot. It was pretty. Always be a check in your mirrors. And I roll my windows down just in case somebody goes, "Hey, you're gonna hit me." This will be good. Except I don't have a good angle. Lord have mercy. Let's make a victory lap. Rookie's doing victory laps. I want a good view though. This is why you arrive early, so you can just get it just right. I learned that from Josh Vlogs. He's in Canada, so everything's pretty. Let's try it again. Oh man. I know it's gonna be cold tonight too, so I'm trying to park closer. I don't know if it's free. I imagine it is. Let's go way out here this time. Ooh. Hold it. Now show me a badge. Okay, that's better. Straight shot. Here we go. Nailed it. I think this dude's like me too. He likes the view. slide to a stop. That ought to do it. Alright, we landed for tonight. Trans Am in the house. I had a great day of driving through Louisville, Santa Claus, Indiana. Oh yes, there is a Santa Claus. It's below freezing here. It's about 27. So I'm watching where I step. But it's pretty. Guy, me and another guy is parked beside me there. He was laughing at me. He seen me go around a couple times. And he was giggling. But anyways, watch your step when you get out in the truck. After driving for 8-10 hours and then stepping on a patch of ice, that'd do it. Break time and smokestack barbecue. Come on in. Whoo! What up, YouTube? What a day. What a day. Days like this, if every day was like this in trucking, everybody would do it. Look at my hair. Just, that's how it was. Like a wild man, I know. Coming fresh at the end of a very long day. I left Kentucky and now I am in Macon, Missouri. Not bacon, but Macon. And I have a beautiful view. Real pretty. Break time. They got a barbecue place. I don't know if I'm gonna eat there or not, but real pretty. Columbia is that way and Macon's to the right up the road a little ways. So anyways, I will put a couple pictures as I'm talking, and then this will be a short talk, hopefully. Lot of firsts today. There's a Santa Claus, Indiana. I did not know that, but I drove through it. I guess it's right before French Lick, or right after French Lick. But I drove in flurries the whole time. There's snow everywhere, but I was driving in actual snow, and it was about 35 degrees. I went through Louisville, no traffic. It was really pretty. The river, I was on 64, so those who've been that way before, it was cool getting to see on my left was like the stadium where the basketball, college basketball and all they play. And you can see a big bat, Louisville Slugger. And then went through St. Louis again, saw the arch. I had 8 hours of footage today if I wanted to, but maybe I could do that for you guys sometime, where it's just like a live look in. You can, but not right now. I'm still trying to figure out trucking. But that was really pretty. Man, you can tell. I saw staying with the first today. Seen a truck up going up the hill there. Towards the top of the mountain. They saw where a truck probably had ate it yesterday from the wind. There were, I don't know, I'll say 50 cars just abandoned on the side of the road, and the plows had covered them, because you could tell where they had been plowing the snow. The roads weren't bad. They weren't icy. The big roads like 64 and 70, they weren't icy at all, but off the road you didn't want to do it. Not in this thing, you wouldn't want to. But I stopped and got something at Denny's. It was really good. I put a picture of it. And I had what's it called, the Red Machine. It was good, from the Naked Juice Company or whatever. I usually try to do my breakfast like that. Like, I'll either have a solid breakfast and a light lunch and heavy. I don't know. I haven't figured all that out yet. But depends on what you're doing. If you're laying around, if you got a drive day like I had today, I put in a lot of lot of drive time today. About 9.5 hours worth. So, and that's a lot for what I was seeing and all for the first time. But it's about, I'll put the weather, it's about 27, 28. After St. Louis, it started to get colder. When I got into Missouri, it got colder and colder. And that's when I was really kind of worried about it or whatever. But not worried, just paying attention. Everybody else was too, you could tell. But stopped at a rest area somewhere. It was called I'll put it up there, Skeeter Mountain or something like that. But overall, a great day in trucking. I gotta go pick up my load and then go to Russellville down the scenic path. I'll be going the long way. I'll be going like Kansas City and down and around. But I'm going to listen to the fourth quarter of the Kansas City Houston Texan game. So really cool to see snow. Not sure how I'm going to do this. I'm actually in ice, so I know they talk about that, how you can't get out in the mornings, but this is a small truck stop. It's called Break Time. If you're ever up here on, heading towards Macon from I-70, it's nice. It's really cool. It's a lot smaller than like Love's or Pilot or Blind J or whatever, or TAs. But so this is a nice break, not to have to deal with so many truckers and stuff. But seems like a good spot. They got a barbecue place, which I'll probably have some video or pictures of it later. But hope everybody had a good time this weekend, and back to trucking.